the not-so-secret jumping puzzle in the Gendarran Fields is on the list of many players as one of the jumping puzzles they hate the most. And I never really understood it because I kinda like it, if I manage to actually make it to the jumping puzzle. So the jumping puzzle starts here in Gendarran Fields near Lion's Arch. What you want to do is head to the Broad Hollow waypoint, head up the hills right here, just follow the hillside until you see this little steam vent. And this, I have to say, is one of the things I struggled the most with in this jumping puzzle. And this isn't even part of it yet, this is just a way to get there. So you have to stand on this vent, it teleports you, well, it pushes you up. And then you have to land on this small outcropping, so let's give that a try. Alright, we made it. So as you can see, it doesn't take a lot for you to just slide down. Honestly, I shouldn't even have made it. Anyways, let's continue up. You just hop up and continue along the mountainside right over here. The next thing you want to do is stand on this disc right here and it will propel you forward towards the jumping puzzle. Once you get up here, we have another one of those steam vents that will push you up, and the trick is to just move forward the second it pushes you up and try to land on that. Hey, there we go. Alright. Keep jumping forward, and since this is an ether blade jumping puzzle, the ether blades do like their holograms, don't they? So, as you can see, this is kind of shimmery, so you would just walk through it. This will actually land you inside of the jumping puzzle. Just a few more steps and you can see the entirety of it. Just follow these discs, let them propel you forward. We have another one of those hollow walls. Just be careful walking through it because there is a steam vent on the other side. And this is it. As you can see, fire and steam burst through it. So be careful if you make it through here. Just roll, just to be safe. And then get up on top of this. Right here. You're gonna want to head over here. So on the disc, let it propel you forward and jump over. This is another one of those hollow walls. Just stand on the disc, let it propel you forward, and you will burst through the wall into the jumping puzzle area and right into the steam, of course. Alright, we just keep following the road. It's not that hard just yet, unless you, of course, you get blasted by a jet of steam. And now you can actually see the jumping puzzle in its entirety. And that, right there, that magnificent chest, is the end goal. Alright, let's get started. Only one way to go, and that way is down for now. We just wait until the steam has passed, we jump down over the pipe, kill these guys really quick. Alright, there we go. Just keep following the road down, and when you get to this kind of like, I don't know, command center thingy, just ignore it and walk up the stones right here. Now this is a bit of a tricky part. You may have to redo this a couple of times, but that's okay. What you have to do here is, well, get up on the rocks for starters, and then jump over the pipelines here. What I find helps is just turning your camera upside down. Well, not really upside down, but getting a top view, just so you can see the pipelines a bit. Char is kind of tricky because they jump with their front paws out, which kind of gives the impression you're further than you actually are. And there we go, first time, perfect. Wait for the steam and then continue on. Keep following the road until you hit the tip of the ship right here. Watch for the flames. There we go. And just keep going. Luckily, these guys have all been cleared out, so we don't have to worry about that. There we go. Alright, so this is a bit of an iffy one. You actually have to jump off the ship now. And where you're gonna want to land is on this steam vent right here. Take your time, the steam won't kill you, it'll just damage you a little bit, but this is your next target right here, that pole, if you can see. Right, we're gonna wait, and then we jump, and we missed. If you missed, it's not such a big deal, you just have to do a couple of things over again, so let me quickly run you through that. Let's get to the steam vent over here, let it push you up onto the pole. hop over here, and we are back at that command center. Right, I'll make my way back up to the ship, and I'll meet you there. If I can give you one advice for jumping puzzles, guys, don't pick a char. You're you're handicapping yourself if you pick a char to use for jumping puzzles. All right, we made it back to the steam vent, so let's try that again. This right here is our goal. Perfect, perfect. And now we just hop from pole to pole. The unfortunate part is that there are actually ether blades down here, and they may slow you down. So if you can take him out, try and do that. I don't know if my damage is actually good enough to do that. All right, the ether blades are down. They won't slow us down anymore. So next up is to hop from pole to pole. Right, once you reach the final pole, this pipeline right here is your goal. This may prove a little bit tricky, but just push forward and jump. All right, there we go. Perfect. And walk over here. Make sure to kill this thing. It has a knockdown. You don't want it knocking you down mid-jump or anything.
That's how it's done.
All right, there we go. Oh, we actually leveled up by defeating 50 enemies. Alrighty then, thank you, game. Really do appreciate that. We are level 71. Yeah, I'm gonna have to explain that in my playthrough video, huh? Okay, so once you've taken him out and the coast is clear, you're sure he won't just walk over here and knock you down. This is kind of an iffy part. You have to jump to this beam right here. Again, curse me for using char, right? There we go. Alright, perfect. Then when you're on that beam, you just jump up here. Keep going, up, up, up. There we go. Alright, so another tricky part. It already showed you what you're expected to do. This thing will fire you up into the air again. I'm just gonna try and get it. Yes. It fires you up, and where you have to land is right up on this beam. Fantastic. First time. Hey, look at that. Yeah, make sure that when you take fall damage, you actually jump less high. So make sure that you are recovering your health, that you're not in combat anymore while you try that. Alright, so once you're on this beam, the next one is kinda iffy. You need to use this steam platform to head up on that beam right over there. So just wait until it's fired, then jump over and try and land a bit... Oh, that was weird. There was a bit of a delay on the jump. Anyways, let's try that again. Oh, that is a real corner lander. Anyway, we made it. Next one, again. Steam vent, beam right there. Jump up. Land and jump over to the pipeline. Right, the following part is pretty straightforward. Just run over, try and avoid the steam. If you can't, don't worry, it won't kill you. It'll just hurt you and slow you down. There we go. Alright, another steam vent, you know the drill. Steam vent, beam right there. Hop on up and try and get up to the next platform. There we go. Now this part is kind of nerve-wracking. You have a lot of jumping to do, and it is... yeah, iffy. Just keep jumping from beam to beam. You can use those black outcroppings right over here to give you a bit of an elevation to try and get to the next beam, like so. Definitely try and not fall here. Alright, perfect. Last jump, right up here. We have another one of those discs. The second you land on that disc, it may blow you over the gap, so try and aim it towards these pipelines right here. But try not to aim it in the middle. This is exactly where you want to land. Like, this is safe. You're good. You're good. Okay, just keep going. We're almost there. Jump up. This won't do anything. Don't worry about that. Now, though, jump onto this pillar right here and then over to this beam. So just step back a bit and jump. Okay, perfect. Now it's easy, you just walk the beam right over here. You can go across here as well and use the platforms, but I prefer the easier way and just jump down here right on top of this beam and go over the Zeppelin. You do have a lot more mobs to take care of, but hey, it's a bit easier. A bit less risky, I should say. Anyways, let's make sure that we kill all the guys that we need to kill. Now, let's see, the chest should be right down there. So just walk up to the red line here. You may want to like jump and hit forward just a little bit. And that's it. That's the end of the not so secret jumping puzzle. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, make sure to boop that like button. Also, I may have changed my mind about this jumping puzzle, because holy hells, I've never had this much trouble with it. Anyways, take care. Bye-bye.